Joining us now is the man who's in the hot seat, who's stirred a huge controversy here in India. The chair of the IFFI International Jury, Nadav Lapid, Israeli filmmaker, is joining us. Thank you very much, Mr. Lapid, for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. First things first, at the closing ceremony of IFFI, and the speech of yours has gone viral, you called the Kashmir files vulgar propaganda. Why did you describe the movie as such? I mean, you could have used any number of words to describe its filmmaking, its craft, its acting, its cinematography, whatever you may have chosen to speak about it. But why did you call it vulgar propaganda?
Hi. You know, the distinction between propaganda film and normal film, artistic film, of course, they are not clear. They are not formal. They are not evident. I mean, one cannot. There's not a clear distinction between them. It's not like the films are coming with labels. In both, as you said, there is cinematic craft, etc., etc. And I'm totally aware of the fact that in the place where I saw a propaganda film, many other people can see a wonderful, excellent film. But since I was called to Goa in order to serve as the president of the jury, as I did in dozens of other festivals, in the biggest ones, Cannes, Berlin, and in others, my duty, my obligation was to tell the truth as I see it.
Mr. Lapid, was this an opinion that was shared by other members of the jury? Because after your comments and after your speech, they put out a statement saying none of the other jury members agreed with what you said and that it was your personal opinion.
It wasn't at all a personal opinion. It was when the screening of the movie ended, we looked one at the other and we all felt that we saw politics there. I have, it's evident, but I have an enormous and full respect. Before answering, just to clarify, I mean that I will repeat 10,000 times the fact that I wasn't talking about Kashmir, I wasn't talking about the political issue, I wasn't talking about the historical question, I wasn't at any moment doubting, disrespecting the tragedy that happened in Kashmir.
Okay.
I talked about the movie, and such a serious topics deserve, in my opinion, a serious movie, and not a series of cinematic cheap manipulations.
Okay, now answer the question I asked you, please.
First of all, I think that the Israeli ambassador repeated exactly the same maneuver. Although he was absolutely aware of the fact that I was talking about the movie as a propaganda movie, he blamed me of talking with disrespect about the tragedy of Kashmir. It's a populist movie that takes extremely serious, tragic, and complex event and simplifies them, to of course, to insult no one. My aim was never to insult.
The closing ceremony were not in any way meant to deny what happened to the Kashmiri Pandits or to minimize the suffering or to minimize the reality of what they borne. He simply was talking about the film, and he felt that the film was a propaganda. And if anyone who's a victim of the Kashmiri Pandit genocide that happened has been aggrieved by his comments, as have many, then he is willing to apologize to them. But his comments were about the movie and not about the reality of what happened to Kashmiri Hindus back in the late 80s and early 90s. We'll take a quick break, but on the other side, news and updates continue.